My name is Kye Lie and I'm 16 years old this year. I'm currently studying in Darwin High School as well as NUS Yongsu-to Conservatory of Music under the Young Artist Program. And when I grow up, I want to be a musician.
It was a long morning. Every time there was a noise outside.
Ago now, as long ago as last Christmas.
Hi, I'm Julian. I'm 10 years old.
And I am Owen. I am 7 years old. We love to read and build Legos.
3 young people, all thriving, all with bright futures ahead of them. What is something all 3 of them have in common?
I think Heguru has expanded my memory capacity as well as sparked my creativity.
Heguru taught me to cope with different kinds of problems. I feel that I can enjoy my school experience partly because I can handle my schoolwork pretty well.
It helps me improve my memory so that I can now remember exam dates and passwords. I also like the schoolwork, it becomes more easy.
The science behind Heguru Method is rooted in the area of research of neuroplasticity in children's brain. In fact, in the early years, children's brain is highly malleable, in other words, highly trainable. So they are extremely adaptable and capable to respond to new environment and learning experiences, such as the learning experiences that they receive through the Heguru program.
We want to focus on stimulating as well as nurturing children's brains during the early childhood through experiences, play and interactions.
The early years are the critical period for laying the foundation of future cognitive abilities to enable faster processing speeds and greater efficient communication between brain cells, hence leading to improved academic performance, enhanced creativity, and having a competitive edge in the various areas of their life.
The Heguru Method is not your average enrichment class. Rather than focusing on a single subject like music or art, it is about training the right hemisphere of a child's brain. To understand how this training accelerates a child's learning capacity, we need to understand the human brain. The human brain is made up of 2 hemispheres. The left hemisphere of the human brain is responsible for logical thinking, factual processing, and analyzing information. The right hemisphere of the human brain is responsible for visualization, creativity, and holistic thinking. Much of our learning in early childhood and even in school strengthens our left brain's abilities. Our right brain's full potential, however, is sometimes left unlocked. But the Heguru Method equips children to harness this potential.
The good thing about Heguru is that when the kids are younger, you have to participate as a parent together with the kids, and you very quickly you find yourself trying to emulate or trying to practice what the teachers are trying to give the students. It was also very enriching.
I was the one who shopped for enrichment classes for my boys when they were young. And how I eventually decided on Heguru is because I feel that we are living in an ever-changing world and change comes. So I want my children to learn a method more than content, a way of expressing themselves, a way to expand the creativity and the way they see things.
I really see the acceleration in the ability to read. We're talking about the ability to understand words, the ability to put together sentences, the ability to actually coin together a whole paragraph that makes sense. And now they really enjoy reading all books.
They could relate to me and tell me how they remember things. They form stories and they are able to do milestone relation, meaning that they will remember certain events and they will link them together. So I do see that they try to apply what they have learned from the classrooms into every day.
For Kye Lie, spending 8 years in the Heguru Method program has expanded her memory capacity. She is able to remember large amounts of information within a short space of time, a very useful skill when it comes to studying for exams.
I think that these exercises have helped me to capture and store information in one quick look under taxing conditions. It has also improved my cognitive and reading abilities. So like for example, during the holidays, I can read around 6 to 7 books a day, and that's because I can quickly piece together the context of the story. And as for my academics, I'm able to memorize information for my exams in a short period of time, and so that means that I can focus more on my other priorities.
Since graduating from the Heguru Method program at the end of primary school, Kye Lie has gone from strength to strength. Now a student at Dunman High, one of the top-ranked schools in Singapore, the training she received from the Heguru Method propels not only her academic progress, but also in other aspects of her life.
I think the Heguru Method has firstly cultivated my problem-solving skills, and that is through exercises such as flashcards, timed exercises, timed practices, and that has helped me to recognize and identify patterns quickly and think out of the box. So that has in turn helped to hold my leadership skills by helping me to become more efficient in making important decisions under pressure.
In particular, the Heguru Method has featured strongly in Kye Lie's journey towards becoming a professional musician. Now she is in the Music Elective Program or MEP, a program designed to identify and nurture students who display an exceptional talent in music.
I think Heguru Method has certainly developed my passion for music as well as my love for music making. And so some skills that I have picked up is memorizing pieces in a short amount of time for my upcoming events, as well as some soft skills such as hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills, and these have allowed me to pick up pieces more easily also.
As Kye Lie's first teacher in Heguru program, I've witnessed many significant milestones of Kye Lie. And I recall one of the most impressive moments was when Kye Lie shared with me when she's engaging in learning, she feels that her brain is like a library where she's able to, pick up, like draw it from the brain and being able to recall. And this really sets her apart because she's able to play pieces that's in a very short frame of time, and also it allows her to play pieces that is beyond her age.
For Julian, he actually joins us when he was 1 year old, and through consistent Heguru training, he has actually mastered very advanced mathematical problem-solving skills, and he went on to receive many awards, whether it's in the area of academic or character.
And for Owen, he started around the same time as Julian, and he's able to complete all his work very fast and always pays attention in class. So right now at 7 years old, he has a great interest in science, and he's always solving primary school questions with unique techniques, and that actually amazes his teachers.
So I like to read books about history, the world, science, and current affairs. Harbor reading is like when we read it very quickly, like when we read the book very quickly and then we try to get the words in our head and then write it down. Harbor reading actually helps me to understand the book faster and easier. Then I don't get confused.
Julian had the opportunity to participate in this Heguru competition, we call it, right, at 3 years old. I remember I said, okay, as much as you can, you memorize it. When Mama comes back from business trip, I'll go through with you. So he managed at least the first 50, 60, and I asked him, I said, Julian, how do you remember? And he said, you form stories. Of course, he don't know what the elements are. He doesn't know what manganese is, but he tells me, but Mama, 25 manganese. The mango fall on the knees. It's so funny, right? So he remembers like 5, 10, 15, 20 milestones, and he forms stories in between. And that's how, the first time he shared with me how he remembers things.
The boy's abilities translate not only into enhanced memory capacity and advanced literacy and numeracy, but also into pattern recognition and creative problem solving. Julian, in fact, has been identified as a high-ability student in school.
The teachers are kind and they encourage us to strive higher.
Whenever I have problems in Heguru, I can always ask the teachers for help and they will come and help me. The questions are also interesting and challenging.
For now, both Julian and Owen attend the Heguru Method primary class and are intending to continue with the curriculum till the end of primary school.
Especially when they are older. I think the curriculum here in Singapore inevitably would want them to spend a lot of time on content. And that is also where we question whether, Julian, would you like to redirect your time into something else? Nothing beats when a child tells you, I want it.
The kids just keep wanting to come back for more, and they get a sense of achievement. Yeah.
Yes.
And to them, it never grows old. They are always wanting to surpass what they did the last week.
Yes.
I don't think we can stop that, you know.
Perspective, in fact, is what Kye Lie feels the Heguru Method has ultimately given her. It is something that has endured throughout her life, whether in school or music or day-to-day activities.
And I think overall Heguru has helped me to learn some skills and values that actually help in my daily piano practice and benefits me not just as a pianist but also as a person. Some skills include like perseverance, discipline, responsibility in my own work, and also a positive attitude towards learning. And Heguru has really benefited all aspects of my life, not just music and education but also my daily activities.
And Kye Lie intends to pay it forward. She is planning to intern as a teacher at the Heguru Method to impart the skills she has gained to the next generation.
Firstly, I think Heguru has somewhat been an alma mater to me, and so this is one way I can give back to Heguru that has nurtured me into who I am today. And secondly, I think this teaching internship will also offer invaluable experience for me to learn how to connect with little kids and build meaningful experiences with them.
When Kye Lie shared with me that she wanted to come back to intern as a teacher, I was really excited because this is an excellent opportunity for her to role model for our students in Heguru program. I'm also very impressed by her selflessness because it really shows that she's willing to, go beyond herself and come back to the Heguru program to pay it forward, to share what she has learned in the Heguru program with some of the other students that's currently in our program.
I would say to parents that have no hesitation to allow your kids to try something new, and Heguru would be a very good avenue for your children to really exercise their ability to stretch the way they think, the way they play, the way they remember things, the ability to read, the ability to find their focus, the ability to concentrate. And in all honesty, it's all done in a fun and exciting manner. I don't think you will find it as any time being wasted. Rather, you will find it as an opportunity gained.
Yes, we love you.